Guys, welcome back into another episode. If you didn't see last episode, we actually got some progress done. We put a roof on up here. We made goals for what we need to do, which will be a really nice touch. Then we started working on the basement. Look at this. We actually got some pretty good progress last episode. I'm really happy with how well it went. So today we need to get some wood and some other little things so we can, finish the basement and some stuff. We also need to start sunproofing, which is another big thing is. Another pretty day outside. We don't get jumped this time. No. Looks like it'll be a good day this time, which I'm always for a good day. Unless that spider wants to change it. But let's. Oh, I was gonna make another axe, but looks like not today. So I think we really need to do is finish the spawn proofing around here, because like there's a lot of big gaps here, which I think are causing mobs to spawn. I did not know what was gonna happen there. Oh, also need to burn some of these trees down because they don't want to burn themselves. Because for some reason in this version there is a bug that trees don't decay, and it just looks bad, having all these trees left everywhere. So now, why would you? Yeah, no, they're just killing themselves. We're gonna collect a little bit of wood for today's episode, and we're going to go work on the downstairs again. So something exciting that I just had a feeling for because I was recording last episode and I was talking about you know how holidays around the corner. I need to start doing something for normal PB because I haven't done anything for it in a while. It's already night again. I was doing something for PB and I was like, you know what? I need to do something for the channel. I need to, start uploading on the actual Pokemon brackets thing. And I was like, you know what? Today's gonna be the day. So after we get done recording today's shenanigans, I'm going to go upload a video on there again. I'm gonna have to make something too because it's been a while. But yeah, I think it's time to finally do stuff on there again because it has been a while. It's been almost a month since I've done stuff on there, which is kind of crazy. And some people have been actually asking, which I find kind of cool. People on the Discord are like, "Hey, are you live?" Which valid. I mean, to be fair, if I did just walk off the earth for about a month, so at least some people care, which is a good thing. But then, also people commenting saying they missed this, and then I also got a DM. So even though it was a few weeks when people said stuff, still cool seeing that people even said things and noticed that you're gone. So like if I never upload it again, people will be like, "Dang, I missed this." Which hey, shows at least I made an impact in some people's lives posting random Pokemon videos, which is really cool. It's all you can ask for, honestly, is to leave an impact. We talked about this in the past. That's all I want to do with these videos. Like be remembered for these dumb little things that I'm making because there's some joy in it and there's fun. So yeah, my goal of making an impact has already slightly worked if you count that. But obviously, there's always more of an impact to make. There's never not enough impact you can make. You know what I mean? You can always do more, which is kind of a crazy thing to think about because it's like, how can you do more if you've already done so much? But no, it definitely is possible to always do more than what you think you can, which will be a goal for me because like I never thought get to this far where you collab with YouTubers, you get to talk to people, all kinds of random stuff which you wouldn't think you could do in this you wouldn't couldn't do until you get into this environment. Like I've made a lot of cool online friends and stuff like that never in a million years I thought would be possible talking to um people with YouTubers with millions of followers and crazy stuff like that, which PB like 5 or 6 years ago would have been like, there's no way that I I DM with people so much bigger than me, or they enjoy the stuff I do, or they ask to use my concept on their stream to tens of thousands of people. Like that's just insane to me. And we're not done yet. We still got more to do. We got a ton to do. You know, it's So if you know sports or anything, it was basically I forget it was like 20 or something years ago. It was Kobe Bryant. He was in the finals. He played for the Lakers, and the way you win is you got to win 4 games in a row. And he went to go talked with the media afterwards because you just do interviews with the players, see what they're thinking, and they asked him how he felt, and they were up like 2-0 or 2-1 or 3-1, and he was like, "Job's not done," or "Job ain't done," or he said he needs to get it done. Where he was just saying, he's like, "I got nothing to talk about. We haven't won anything yet," and that was a really cool way of seeing it. Where he's like, "Yeah," he's like, "We're not done. We've done anything yet. This ain't over." And they went on to crush the next game, which kind of just shows his work ethic and how good that Lakers team was. But yeah, job's not finished. We got more to do. More of where that story was going. But yeah, just like that, we got most of this area done. Gotta figure out what we're gonna do for this. This may just end up being a little. So what I'm thinking is this will come to here. Then we make this like a little. This literally just a little side room with crafting table, a furnace, maybe a little bit of chest in it, where I can just come and store stuff. Just so I can have, a little room to have a furnace and a crafting table, stuff like that in it, which is always nice to plan to have that extra space. And again, making tons of space have purpose, which is the thing is you don't just want to make space to make it. You want to have everything have like a reason you're putting it there. Because if I was just building to build, it would kind of lose a lot of its purpose and stuff like that. So making little areas with purpose, or even things like this, because like realistically, I'll forget about this room, find it again, and be like, "Oh wow, I remember I was gonna use this room," and it's like, "Oh, I never used it," but it's like, "Hey," and there's that off chance that I really need a crab table furnace, and I'm like, "Bang, look, it's right there, ready for me." Also, think I would rather I don't wanna. So anyway, what the thought going through my head is I don't like how this door. Let me real quickly do this. I don't like how the door is gonna be in this corner. So what if I put the door here and then shift this there? And I'm not even gonna break those two slabs. It's not even worth it really because I only get one back. See, look. And then if I put the door here, it'll at least look better. That's the thing is we gotta start using doors in this because they look nice. Perfect. Now we got this little room sorted out. I'll probably add like a chest or something little to it. But again, like we're talking about, making purpose, making little things. Like this room would have been flat, and now it has a symmetric feel and it has a purpose. Where you head out here, and it'll take you into the mine, and you can head down. So like after the mining trips, we can walk in here, smell what we need, and stuff like that. Boom, purpose. Feels really good doing stuff like this. Like we were saying. So I think pretty much done with this area. The last thing we gotta do will be this tunnel that way, but that'll be a different day's problem or thing to do. Because we got all of this done. Obviously, we still got our roof access. I'm not gonna go any higher on this because there's no reason to, realistically. But it's a good chance to walk out here and see where things are spawning. Look at all this back here. This is where tons of mobs are spawning. Tons of stuff there. And like there's some spawning things right there. We got a little bit over this area is really good. And then obviously in the corners down to there is where we need to spawn. And then you got this whole bowl down this way, which has nothing in it. Yeah. So this goal is starting to get there, and then we got these ones. So I'll show you. So anyway, so we got to build our farm area, which is that bowl over there we were just looking at, where I didn't have any of the torches down. Build a place to put my goals, and then also build over by the sand area. And I'll show you this real quick, because I didn't explain it when I put the signage down, but you can get the gist of it. So basically, see that little hole down there that I dug out that goes flat into the sand? That. It's going to be an area into either the desert, make it a poolside, or a, sorry, beachside, I should say. It's for that. And then the other thing we have is our train station, which is going to be right there on that hill, which we've been talking about like every episode, which I've been hyping up that we're eventually going to build. And then that will have a railway. And the railway will either, I think it's going to come down to this bowl, realistically. Go down this bowl, go across here, this area, and then we can put some nature down this area because these bowls are going to kind of be contrasting, and they're kind of both just in this area together. This one's going to be the more natural one. This is going to have the lake. This is going to have all that stuff. This one's going to be purely functional. This one's going to have farming. It's going to have all that kind of stuff. So yeah, they're going to be, it's two contrasts of basically the same thing. But yeah, this one will have the nature. This one will have flowers everywhere. This will be all pretty. And the other one's going to, be purely industrial, functional, stuff like that. So with day finally upon us and the mobs are finally burning, we can head outside to do a couple things. First thing we're gonna do is go get some more wood because we badly need it because we just killed our supply. And like I was saying last episode, if you didn't hear me, um, there's a glitch where saplings don't break correctly. So sorry, leaves don't decay correctly, so we can't get saplings. So I kind of need to be smart for the moment about how much I get. You know what? I was gonna run over this way, but I'm indecisive as can be. So let's run over this way. Let's see if we got any saplings in the chest, because if I could place some, that would be nice. So then I don't destroy much more. Okay, we do have some saplings. Then I want to put at least a couple stacks of this back. I'll probably end up filling in some areas as I'm out exploring and stuff like that. So keep that on me. Now, however, I really gotta think what we're gonna do for this. And then eventually we gotta also then pretty up in here too. Somehow. Also, the issue I'm really trying to think is like we're just gonna be so limited in our palettes. Like this is mainly what we can do is these three blocks right here, which is nice. I love this smooth stone, the wood and the cobble. Like it's super nice. It's iconic. I love building out of this. Like, even today, it's fun to have little starter things out of it. Safe. It looks like it. So I'm gonna head over here, and I'm just gonna cover our backside the saplings, so then we can at least not kill off too many. Well, the issue is that since I have to go out and find trees every time I go out to mine trees, it's gonna be a longer and longer walk before eventually it's not worth my time to even go out and mine trees. Another thing we also could do is like leave these up here, which I could do for I'll leave for this one and maybe a couple others. I'll leave the saplings there, or the leaves there, so like when saplings can come back, we can combine it and hopefully, get something where I could even place a log back. Hopefully, it tricks the system to code be like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, this is a live tree again. I don't know if there is. I don't think there is those checks in the old versions like there is in newer ones. Or if you place a log on a branch, it tick updates in a certain way. It's like, okay, this is a live tree. But like this one out here, I can burn. There's no issue with that. If I can find some quick coal, but no luck at it. No look for any surface coal there. So let's see. We're looking at 50 again. So I mean, we're in a good spot. Since I see some, I'm going to take advantage of this. So we can use this towards pushing up. I don't like that skeleton rattling. So unfortunately, I still haven't been able to fix the audio issue of it not going through, and also it just won't play in my earbud. So it only plays out on my computer, and then I can't touch the system volume. Oh crap! All right, that's another one. Another crafting table alert. Oh, I have to make a wood pickaxe. This is so wasteful. I am not happy. You know, game. This is stupid and not happy with this. But I will at least use it because I'm not wasting it. And I don't miss this early. I do not miss this early stage of how slow this stuff is to break. Also, a lot of coal. I didn't expect there to be so much. Listen, I'm not complaining at all. I need this coal to freaking light up tons of areas so we can, get mobs to stop spawning in our land. 47. That's amazing. Okay. Perfect. Oh, I miss the bright sun. Yep, I see. That's really good. Let's head on back. I need to get rid of this. Like the other one that stood there for a few episodes. Eventually. That's the moral of the story for this series. It'll happen. It'll happen one day. I probably should have brought the craft table with me, but oh well, just one log. Not too bad. What the heck am I making? Oh, sticks. I'm so forgetful when I do some of this stuff. And just like that, 17 will be just over a stack. I can't wait. Okay, now we got a chance to actually place some torches again. So what I was noticing from the top is around the base of the house, we definitely are missing a lot of torches, and especially like this backside area too. I know this is so boring and redundant, but like this is one of the more necessary things we really need to do because things spawn all around the sides of the house, and there's not much we can do. You know what? I can finally replace this. I need wood really bad one day, and I like died, so I had to just mine the corner of the house to get wood. Which hey, it's a good thing it's made of wood there. Saved us. Just funny. I feel like we've literally like placed a stack of torches and done like nothing. Okay. There we go for that. We're now about to run out of torches again, but at least that area is filled. Now if we make some more torches, we'll have 9 more, so be, I think 36 of them. Look at that, I can do math, guys. Now that'll waste a lot of torches if we just do that everywhere. Crazy torch spam. However, necessary torch spam, as we were talking about. So now we got this area really done really well about here. Let me cover the bridge and start to move along to this area. A lot of bowl visible. Even if we just do enough of the bowl that, like, I do like a round shape around everything. Work really well. Like, we're not gonna go. We're probably gonna use all this coal, honestly. Crazy. We're gonna take 47 pieces, and it's gonna only make what 160 torches, and it's still gonna look like not much we did. It just goes to show how bad the smooth lighting is in this. Because I typically I don't think would place them this close, but I also just don't remember how mob light levels work at this point. Maybe don't call me a veteran, because like I can't figure this out, but okay. Then if we just tiny bit more. Okay. I say that's really good for the amount of torches we just had to place. So let me go look up at the top and see what other little tweaks we need to do, because meat is setting, so if we could just real quickly fix whatever we missed before it rolls in, that would be really nice. At least so we can theory craft and test it tonight. Let's look. Well, the side looks really good. Up to about there is where we ran out of torches. Torch spam looks a lot better there. Too much. Okay, right there could use it. There could probably use one. I'm gonna go close the door real quick. Before we end today's episode, I guess we're gonna real quickly go watch for some spawning and see what we get. Because I see maybe a couple spots that are gonna spawn things, but that's really about it. Okay, so they're spawning over there, which, you know, kind of expected. I expect them to spawn all the way down there. I mean, this is looking pretty promising. So, obviously down to there, we'll need it. Like this was really nice. We went like a good 20 blocks that way. So the problem is there's so many of them that just like creep right around the bottom of the house. Okay, on I still need to place them on there. I just said that. I remember saying that like 10 episodes ago. I need to do that when we were still building this up. Gosh, things never change, right? I tell myself to do something and then I just don't. We got some spiders there, which are crawling in from that area. So nothing crazy. Spiders in there from that area. If we can just eliminate creepers, that is the big thing here. But at least from this early testing, this looks very promising. Very promising. Obviously, I think over here we'll have the biggest issue because relative to all the stuff we've done, we have the most land flying out that way. But yeah, look down there. Awesome. Yeah, I'm super happy with this. And we only have 6 torches left, so we got 24 left to place. They'll realistically go there. Let's see, yep, creepers are spawning there. And so they're going about to there, and that's the farthest out we're getting creepers. So we can make it back to that tree and do a circle effect. 'Cause I'm pretty sure the mobs spawn in circles, kind of like how things spawn. I'm not gonna say things that don't exist in the game yet, but so yeah. There we go. And Now they're starting to walk in a little bit. So literally the last areas we need to do are down to, okay, so if we go down to the pond, that's really far those ones are. Down past the gap, like, that's a really far spawn away. Crap, we're gonna have to do this whole island. Right there. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so I'm really happy with that. We'll see how the mornings look now and see if that does anything. But yeah, should put it on the list. But hey, we got that. That's all I had for today, guys. That's another. These are pretty shorter, quicker episodes of me just, doing some content, doing some stuff, getting production, which is like one thing we need to do. So it feels good. So next episode in the morning or whenever we do the next one, I'm going to, I think, head back over to the bowl. This bowl, the farm bowl is what I'm gonna call this one. And I could start setting pathways up and moving water over as we plan for how these farms are gonna look. So yeah, because there's gonna be just tons of wheat, some sugar cane, and then eventually pumpkins. If there's, I don't even know if there's pumpkin seeds in the game yet. I just know there's pumpkins, so we might not actually be able to do anything with growing pumpkins yet. So yeah, I think that'd be really good to do. So tomorrow, or tomorrow, whenever we do this, we are going to start laying out paths. Okay, so spider creeped over in, which is not a far walk. Yeah, so I'll see you guys next time when we go work on the farm area yet again. I hope you guys have enjoyed the house. Um, Progress. Sorry, I cannot think of the word. My goodness, house progress as we did finished up this, and we got this little cubby hole done, which we need to connect over. So that is all for me, guys. Till next time. Bye.